Float serve, beautiful. Bulldogs handle that easily as 11, Riley Richter does a roll shot. Albie over to Leach, and that's down for the kill. What a start for Eddies. A clean pass over to Albie from Gallagher. And Claire goes directly to Leach. The shoulder is going to be looked at frequently. Broadway up with a float serve. Passed over by the libero. Set to number 12 for the Bulldogs. Broadway cleans that up. Roll. A perfect slide set up from Albie. So far, impeccable setting. Sets up Hull, and Anna Hull slaps it down. Punishes the floor with a kill. Eddies lead 2-0. So far, so good. Brooklyn Broadway with the float serve again. Passed up by Caitlin Burr. And hit out of bounds by number 11, Riley Richter. She's complaining for a touch. The up ref standing literally 1 foot away from her. Didn't see anything. I didn't see it either. Sorry, Riley. Brooklyn Broadway. Oh, and we've got an out of rotation on Vicksburg. They had a little trouble before the game even started with their lineup. And now Eddies jump out to a 4-0 lead. Brooklyn Broadway with the serve again. Knuckleball. A dump over by number 13 for the Bulldogs. Eddies clean it up. Skye Leach roll shot. Set her over to Riley again, and she hits it short into the net. Eddies lead 5-0. And this is exactly what I was talking about. The long senior night ceremony may have bit Vicksburg a little bit. Broadway with the serve. Libero over to setter. Eddies get a block on it, but number 12 able to sneak it through. Chloe Hatridge for the Bulldogs sneaks one through, and here comes big number 8 for the Bulldogs, Katie Harvey. So Eddies have their work cut out for them as now their senior middle is in. Libero with the serve for the Bulldogs. But Gallagher passes that over to Brooklyn. Broadway over to Allen. Allen, back row attack, hits it long out of bounds. And here comes a rally from the Bulldogs. Libero number 6 back to serve for Vicksburg. Nice serve. Gallagher passes that to Albie. Albie dumps it. Passed up by Bulldogs. 16 gets it over. Broadway easily gets that to Albie. Albie to Leach. Leach attempts the cut shot. Rolls it into the net and falls short. And we have a 3-5 game. This one was going to be back and forth as these are the top 2 teams in the Wolverine Conference. Serves up. Allen over to Albie. Albie to Hull. And Hull gets that one down. That's a kill for Hull. So far going to the seniors has been the trick as they lead 3-6. And I believe Albie rotates back to, yep, Claire Albie rotates back to serve. Serves up. And that's an ace as Vicksburg just kind of stands there and watches it drop. Albie with the serve again. Eddies lead 3-7. This one passed better, dumped over. Albie has to take it, setters out. Broadway over to Allen. Allen roll shots, dug up by the libero. They set that up for Riley, dug up by Albie. Gallagher over to Leach, this could be good. Down for the kill. Perfect pass as Albie was taken out, as she had to take the first hit. Great pass to Skye Leach, and she nails it for another kill. Eddies lead 3-8. You can't let these Eddies lead that big, as Three Rivers paid the price last week. Big hit there by Vicksburg, the senior, Katie, but Eddies blocked that. Albie has to take the first hit up. Broadway over to Leach. Leach rolls shots to the back row. Setter to Katie again. Dug up by Broadway, but a little short. Leach couldn't get to the ball in time. And that's Vicksburg's game. They're very crafty. You might think they're going to come with power, and then they'll just dump it right over the block. So the back row's got to be very aware of that. These are 2 well-coached teams, if not in the conference, maybe even in the area. Leach passes the serve up over to Albie. Albie to Allen. Allen gets it over, and they're having a little trouble. Free ball back to Eddies as Vicksburg couldn't get control. Broadway to Albie, to Allen, down for the kill. So all 3 front row players getting points. Hull rotates out. And here comes Jocelyn Hack. Gallagher back to serve. Passed up by Riley over to the setter. And number 10 is going to try a shot. That was Hannah Valier. Gallagher gets that over to Leach. Leach has to clear the ball. Leach then gets the overpass kill. Setter wants a over-the-net attack, but I believe the setter is rotated into the front row. You're not going to get that call. Gallagher back to serve again. Eddies lead 4-10 here at Vicksburg. Big number 8. They set her up to hit, but the block is so staunch on the Edwardsburg side, it goes right out of bounds as she sails it long. Let's hear from some more of our sponsors.
Automotive in Niles. Summer flew by. Now the end of the year is almost here, and I'm way behind. I've got to salvage my goals by having a big month, so I'm having a Wreck-Timber sale. That means if your old ride is a wreck, bring it to me, and you can get up to $5 grand more than Kelley Blue Book value for it, based on the price of the car you pick. This deal is sick, so check your wreck and drive home a nicer, newer car during my Wreck-Timber sale. Is your credit a little banged up? Don't let it crush your spirit. My For the People credit approval process makes buying easy and stress-free. I'm having a Wreck-Timber sale, and you can get up to $5 grand more than Kelley Blue Book value for your old ride, based on the price of the car you pick. But hurry, this deal's done once we've checked 87 wrecks, or at the end of the month, whichever comes first. So come see me, Scott Tyler, at Tyler Automotive in Niles, your dealer.
Thank you, Tyler Automotive, for helping Joe Insider out in these live broadcasts. Gallagher up with the serve for Eddies. Overpass, a little tall for Jocelyn to handle. Bulldogs get the ball back, and they call a net violation on Brooke Allen. I didn't see that, but okay. I looked for, well, anyway. Vicksburg trail 4-12. Not sure if that score's right, because I think they gave us that point. Gallagher over to Albee. Albee to Leach. And that's down for the kill. So what would have been basically just a roll shot gives Vicksburg all sorts of problems, as they respect the power of Skye Leach and backed off expecting the powerful hit. She just tips it right over into the O zone of their defense, and it lands. Leach with the serve now. She rotates to the back row. Burlingham in the front row now. Katie gets one down. Gallagher kind of left out on an island all by herself back there, as you got to watch Katie from Vicksburg's dumps, and Gallagher got a hand on it, just wasn't able to get it up in the air, but she made a great effort to even get to the ball. Katie now rotates to the back row, so both Leach and Katie are in the back row. Albee over to Allen. Set was a little off. Allen basically has to punch it, a punch cut shot, and unfortunately it sails out of bounds. Katie Harvey back again for Vicksburg serving. Leach passes that over to Albee. Albee's got to get to a back row attack now by Leach. Passed up by number 9. Setter over to Hannah Valier. Leach gets that off the net to Albee, and Allen trying to track it down. Can't get enough of a hand on it. And that's a 4 hit. Vicksburg pulling now within 4. 8-12. Vicksburg serving. Leach having a little problem with that one. So we did this in the first game against Three Rivers, where we gave up a good rally, gave up about 5 points in a row, and then we went on ahead to dominate. Let's see if we can get it together now. And that one goes out of bounds. So Katie Harvey getting about 5 points back for the Bulldogs in service. Floats one long. Allen now over to the Bulldogs. And Eddies looked like they fell asleep on that one, as number 10, Hannah Valier. Yes, Hannah Valier, number 10 for Vicksburg, hits the ball, and it lands in a big open spot in the back row of our defense, in the back row of the Edwardsburg defense. And number 10 has subbed out. Number 2, Caitlin Burr, is in, and she's back to serve. Skims the net. Gallagher gets to it in time. Roll, slide to Jocelyn. Big time hit, but they were able to dig that one up. Riley with the hit, blocked by Jocelyn. Jocelyn gets the block. Point goes to Eddies, 10-14. Eddie's a great blocking team. Jocelyn back to serve. Libero over to setter. Ooh, yeah. So they hit the ball. Claire Albee has to take the first shot. It's kind of a horizontal shot over to Anna Hall. Anna Hall uses two hands separated to hit the ball, and they call it a double hit, a two-touch. Bulldogs pull within 3 again, 11-14. Camille Wadley with the serve. Pass to Albee. Albee dumps it. We pay the price as Vicksburg sets up the free ball and hits the far corner. That was big middle Marley Ferguson. Camille back to serve. Serves it right out of bounds for Vicksburg. So same, almost identical outcome of Three Rivers match, as Three Rivers sent a lot of service balls right out of bounds. And we've gone through a rotation now. Brooklyn Broadway back to serve again. We're right back where we started, except we got a 3-point advantage. Broadway hits a knuckleball over. It's beautiful. And that lands in bounds. So on the overpass, Broadway thought it was going to land out of bounds as it crossed over the net. And it did land in bounds on the Eddies side. 13-15 now. 2-point separation. Libero serves for the Bulldogs. Gallagher passes that up over to Albee to Leach. Down for the kill. Hits through the double block of both 6-foot Marley Ferguson and 6-foot Katie Harvey. Leach tools the block for a kill. Albee up to serve. Bulldogs control that easily. They're setting up Katie. Cut shot, down easily. She went about 50% power on that shot. And the Eddies again were looking for the big hit. As Katie's rubbing her head, it's almost like she mishit the ball a little bit. Riley rotates back for the Bulldogs. Serves. Leach passes that over to Albee perfectly. Allen with the rolled shots. That's dug up by Haley. Libero clears the ball to our Libero. Megan Gallagher over to Broadway to Leach. Leach has to clear the ball. Bulldogs rebound that ball. Clear the ball themselves instead of setting it up. Albee sets up Hall easily, and Anna Hall gets the kill on the far corner. Eddies lead 14-17. And Jocelyn rotates back in. Gallagher back with the serve. Riley has to go to the ground, and there's a miscommunication between Katie and Camille, and they let that drop, and just like that, Eddies lead 14-18. Gallagher back to serve again. A little mishandled there by Katie. Ferguson gets the ball over, blocked by Jocelyn, passed up by Skylar, over to Allen. And that one was touched. But Eddies don't get the call. Allen sends the ball long. The set was a little flat, a little low. Not much she could do with that. Number 9 back to serve, Remy. Skye Leach passes it over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn to Brooke. And Brooke gets that long again. Ball's going in weird places. Coach Streffling shouting some instruction. Leach passes it to Albee. Albee to Jocelyn. Oh, a good idea as Jocelyn tries to tip into the net, and that's a timeout Eddies. To give you guys a picture of what just happened, Leach passes it over to Albee. Albee gives it to Jocelyn, and Jocelyn tries to soft touch it just over the net, and it almost teeters over and lands, except it bounced back over onto the Eddies side for a point. Let's hear from some more of our sponsors.
Upward Michiana is providing the best sports experience for every child. Winning is about so much more than the final score. Upward is a first-class sports experience that emphasizes healthy competition, sportsmanship, skills building, and fun versus the win-at-all-costs mentality found in many children's sports leagues. Community Baptist Church in Edwardsburg is offering an Upward basketball league for boys and girls in kindergarten through 4th grade. Registration opens October 1st, and if you register by November 14th, you'll save $20 off the cost. Practices and games are January through March. For more information, visit cbcedwardsburg.com or upwardmichiana.com.
Thank you, Upward Michiana. Let's see here. Broadway over to Albee. Albee to Leach, and she just roll shots it. Vicksburg goes back to the Bulldogs. It's like Katie. Looks like it might have been going long. Claire hits it anyways, and we've got a tie ball game, 18-18, and this place is getting highly emotional as Eddies might just coming out of a timeout. There we go. Gallagher passes that serve up to Albie. Albie to Jocelyn. Jocelyn with the big hit. Jocelyn with the big block as they were able to pass that up. Albie over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn to Allen on the block. Leach saves it. Boy, this is crazy. Now we got bodies flying everywhere. And Eddies will get the point as number 10, Hannah Valier, clears the ball out of bounds by about 6 feet. Not your conventional game so far as the ball's been bouncing in weird spots. Leach serves over. Miscommunication on Vicksburg's side. And again, it's Katie and Camille having a little miscommunication on who's to get that second ball. And Eddies now lead by 2, 18-20. Leach with the serve again. Passed up. Set her over to the libero. Libero clears the ball. Albie has to take the first hit. Leach with the back set to Burlingham. Burlingham gets blocked. Jocelyn digs that up. Albie over now to Allen. Tip shot by Allen. Then they set up Katie. Blocked by the Eddies perfectly. Albie over to Burlingham. And she calls it in. That is an in. That is in. Coach isn't arguing too much as the call now is gone. Bulldogs. That looked into me. All right, Katie up with the serve for the Bulldogs. Gallagher to Albie to Jocelyn. Big hands. That one got ricocheted off of a girl's hands. Burlingham now with the attempt. That gets blocked. Setting up now Hannah Valier again. Albie gets that. Gallagher over to Leach. Leach has to basically give them a free ball. This could be trouble. Oh. We got bodies flying all over the place again as Gallagher is left out on an island again. 20-20. We knew this was going to be tight. Katie serves again as she's rotated to the back row. Allen over to Albie. The Eddies look all out of sorts as we have ball control issues. Vicksburg now leads 21-20. Katie serves again. And that was going to be out. Leach touches it anyways. And another timeout by Coach Streffling. And let's take a break and hear from some of our sponsors.
Beef O'Brady's in Granger has the atmosphere and the crowd to enjoy all sporting events. Whether before or after the game, they are the place to be. You can call and reserve their party room for any event you desire to hold. Coaches use it for reviewing game film, fans use it for reunions, team celebrations, or trivia night. The Granger location has trivia nights every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with free entry and giveaways too. Remember, Beef O'Brady's is the perfect place to be before and after the game on the corner of 23 and Bittersweet in Granger.
Okay, timeout is over. There was a scoring issue that they were discussing here, but everything checks out. 22-20, Bulldogs now lead. Leach receives the serve over to Albie. Albie to Allen, and that's short into the net. And it seems like all of a sudden the air is out of these seniors' balloons, so to speak. So Allen's going to take a breather. Sophomore Delaney Barkowski enters the game. Katie serves again. Leach, that's a better pass. Over to, there we go. That's Edwardsburg volleyball right there. So we got a good pass from Skye Leach over to Claire Albie, and it sets up Jocelyn Hack with a demonstrative hit. And just like that, Allen's back in. Brooke Allen back to serve. Good serve. Bulldogs pass that. Back set to Hannah Valier. Blocked by Jocelyn. And they are able to rebound the ball. Gallagher with the free ball. Over to Albie to Leach. Back row attack. They're able to pass that up. Vicksburg, a very sound team. Valier again down with the kill for Vicksburg. Very emotional crowd here. Even the coaches almost charging the court. 24-21. This is a very experienced Eddies team, so even if they lose the first one, I look for them to regroup and rebound, because Leach receives the service. Back set from Albie to Jocelyn, and they're tracking. They will not get to that. Jocelyn again. And they're going to, Jocelyn the hot hand so far. And they're, timeout Vicksburg. Well, you can't take them with you. Why not use them? So, Eddies out to the big lead. Squander it. Mental mistakes, maybe a lack of concentration as they squander about a 6-point lead at one time. They now trail 24-22. I think they still have their big hitter rotated to the back row for 2 more rotations, 2 more possessions. Both hitters are out. Both 6-foot hitters for Vicksburg are out. Front row for Edwardsburg is Anna Hull, Skylar Burlingham, and Claire Albie. Leach, Allen, and Hack in the back row. Hack back to serve. 24-22 Eddies trail. Good serve by Hack. Libero gets that to the setter. Setter sets up Riley with the tip, and she sneaks it right in. Eddies still asleep apparently as they lose the first one, 25-22. That is the first conference set loss for Edwardsburg this year. And folks, if they continue to play this way, there's
stand by our.
And we're back here at Vicksburg. Vicksburg in full momentum here as the libero sets the ball. Gallagher can't handle it, and it falls for a point. 1-0 Bulldogs. There we go, clean pass from Gallagher. Albie over to Leach, and Leach down for the kill. And just like that, it's 1-1. And that's what the Eddies have got to do. They've got to crisp up their passing. Looks like we've got some scoreboard problems here. They're going to continue to play. Albie with the serve, setting up Katie. She hits it hard, but they were able to dig that up easy. Broadway to Albie to Hull. Kill! And Eddies lead 2, just like that. Eddies lead 2-1. Albie with the serve. They get that one over to the libero. Libero has to clear the ball. Gallagher now gets that to Albie. Albie sets up Leach again. Down for the kill. And again, that is Leach going up against 2 6-foot blockers for Vicksburg, Marley Farguson and Katie Harvey. Albie back to serve again. Mishandled by number 2, Caitlin Burr, the defensive specialist. And he's lead 4-1, and we've seen this before. Jump out to a big lead. Albie with the soft one. Riley gets that. They pass that over to Katie. Claire has to take the first hit. Broadway over to Leach. Hits through with the block again. And they clear the ball on a free ball. And they set up Riley to hit the ball, and that's out of bounds. No, they call a touch. Are you kidding me? No. The down ref is right here. Could have seen it. The ref the furthest away makes the call. And I know a lot of people are thinking, I'm going to say it, I guess I half expected this. Broadway has to make a huge save as nobody else was even moving. Net is flipping up and down. Of course, there's no call. This game is too big for these refs. They're way out of way out of their league on this one. Riley back to serve again for Vicksburg as they pull within 1. Gallagher gets that to Albee. Albee to Leach. Big time kill. And these refs, this is something sad to watch. Heartbreaking. Leach had the kill, and they call it out of bounds. Leach passes the set over to Albee. Leach again, down for the kill. Leach with the kill for Edwardsburg. They lead 4-5. Gallagher passes up perfectly to Albee. Albee to Allen. Holy mackerel. And Brooke Allen brings the fireworks. Gallagher with the serve. Libero gets that over to the setter. Setter to Katie. Claire able to stop that. Skylar with the roll shot. Setter to Hannah Valier. Gallagher gets that. Albee back to Leach. Riley was able to dig that up. Libero has to clear the ball. Back row attack. Gallagher gets that. Albee to Jocelyn Hack with the kill. And that's all it took. Eddies clean up their passing, and all of a sudden they double up Vicksburg. 4-8. Gallagher. Wow, great serve. Ooh, they call timeout just like that. Eddies jump out to a big lead. Well, I shouldn't say big lead, but they double up Vicksburg, and Vicksburg goes to timeout and gives Eddies a chance to catch their breath, as this is a fast-paced game on both sides. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Some companies in our area support Edwardsburg sports no matter the cost. North American Fortis Products is one of those companies. They're a staple in our community. North American Fortis Products is a proud sponsor of Edwardsburg and Edwardsburg sports. You can find them online at nafpinc.com. They are a national leader in design and manufacturing of trusses for diverse market segments. They offer cost-saving design guidance, 27263 May Street in Edwardsburg. Again, you can find them online at nafpinc.com.
All right, back here in Vicksburg Gymnasium, Gallagher up with the serve. Riley passes that up to the setter, over to Katie, blocked. Allen able to pass the ball. Leach goes for the far corner. Libero gets that back. Setter over to Ferguson this time, and she can't get it over the net, down on the Vicksburg side. Eddies now lead 4-9, and the momentum has completely swung towards the Eddies. Gallagher, great serve again. Libero gets the ball to Setter. Back sets. Number 10, Hannah Valier, and she finds the net. So now the ball being mishandled over on the Vicksburg side. Must be the side. Gallagher with the serve. Katie hits that over to the setter. Setter back sets to Riley. Gallagher gets that. Albee now to Leach. Riley able to get to that one. Set was a little long. Hannah Valier with a free ball over to the Eddies. Albee to Brooklyn to Allen. And Vicksburg clears that one. They control it well, and then Katie sends it right out of bounds. Eddies lead 4-11. Gallagher with the serve. Beautiful serve right over the net. Riley able to get it. A dump by Vicksburg. Vicksburg too smart for that. Setter over to Valier. Albee has to take the first ball. Broadway back to Leach. Roll shot. Libero gets that cleaned up. Setter dumps it. Down. Vicksburg scores. A great counterattack team, as they know what to do in pretty much every situation. Back to serve for Vicksburg. Remy O'Neill. Serves up. Beautiful serve. Leach gets that to Albee. Albee to Jocelyn. And that's down for the kill. So again, go back to the hot hand of Jocelyn Hack. And Eddies get lead 12-5. So far, this game is more conducive to the Eddies' style of volleyball. Schuyler with the serve. Libero over to the setter, and Katie setting up Katie Harvey. She shoots it right down the line for a kill. This game should be punch counter punch, as these are the two top heavyweights of the Wolverine Conference. Katie Harvey now rotates to the back row. Gallagher saves that one. Albee over to Allen. Little mishandle. Going to be a free ball from Vicksburg. Leach clears the free ball that did not go according to plan. And Leach gives up the point. Vicksburg serving now 7-12, and here we are in this rotation. Leach passes that over to Allen. Allen back to Leach. Roll shot. Katie clears that. Setter dumps. Allen able to get, Burlingham over to Leach. And Gallagher clears the ball. Setter backsets Valier through the block and down for the kill. So just like that, the ball handling problems are now back on the Edwardsburg side. And Vicksburg's creeping back into it, 8-12. And Katie serving again for Vicksburg. Nice serve. Gallagher gets that to Jocelyn. Ricochet looked like it might have been going out of bounds. Burlingham tries to save it anyways. And the point and ball go to Vicksburg. Vicksburg trails 9-12 now. Katie, beautiful serve. Leach to Albee to Allen. Blocked. Leach gets the ricochet. Albee over to Burlingham. Leach gets the rebound again. Albee with the dump. Setter to Hannah Valier. Gallagher with a great save. Albee over to Burlingham. Out of bounds. This is a big stage, and here comes the Vicksburg rally again. Coach Struffling calls a timeout. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
In victory or defeat, you've got to eat. Stop by Papa's Pizzeria in Edwardsburg, open late on Fridays. Don't feel like leaving the house? Papa's Pizzeria also offers delivery service. Call 269-663-0097. That's 269-663-0097. If you order online at orderpapaspizzeria.com, you'll get 10% off.
Ruoff Mortgage Senior Loan Officer Ron Rogers has been in the mortgage industry for over 20 years. He's known for offering his customers straight talk and sound advice. Ron prides himself on finding the right mortgage that fits each and every one of his customers. Ruoff Mortgage offers a wide variety of lending programs through FHA, VA, USDA.
And thank you, Ruoff Mortgage, for supporting JoeInsider.com. Katie Harvey up with the serve. Leach passes that to Albee. Albee sets that to Allen. Allen can't get over the top of the ball if she hits it straight out of bounds. Not sure what not much of a block was set up there either, unless she just couldn't get to the ball in the timing that she wanted it. Harvey again with the sets as we get into this rotation. Albee to Jocelyn. A Dominique Wilkins type dunk of the ball. And welcome to the show, Jocelyn. And she may have just stole it. Brooke Allen back to serve. Eddies lead 13-11. Riley gets that over to the libero. Hannah Valier gets that up. Leach digs. Claire digs Leach, and Gallagher clears the ball. Back to Hannah. She pushes, and she's in the net. Oh, no. Oh, no. They called the net on Claire Albee. So all the calls going Vicksburg's way, which we are in Vicksburg. It's to be expected. If Eddies were playing perfectly, it might be a different story, but Vicksburg now climbs within one. And Eddies get a call. Eddies clear the ball. Looks like it was going out of bounds. Number 2, Caitlin Burr touches it. Eddies get the point in the ball. Eddies lead 14-12. Jocelyn Hack, beautiful serve. Setter over to, that was Chloe Hartridge. Back set to Allen, down for the kill. Intensity getting picked up on both sides, as Allen now has scored a couple big shots. Hack back to serve. Eddies lead 15-12. Free ball going to come over to the Eddies' way. Vicksburg mishandled that a little bit. Jocelyn to Albie to Burlingham. Big hit. Handled by Vicksburg as they're a great defensive team. Libero has to clear the ball. Allen to Albie. Back to Burlingham. Off of Riley and out of bounds. So as long as the Eddies can keep applying pressure, it keeps Vicksburg back on their heels. Eddies now lead 16-12. Back up by 4. Hack back to serve. Nice soft serve. That almost landed. And Anna Hall with the overpass kill. A thunderous point. And a timeout now by Vicksburg as the coach has some specific instructions. And finally some smiles over on the Edwardsburg side as they take a 5-point lead going into the timeout. Number 11, Riley Richter, is relied upon heavily as their outside hitter for Vicksburg, a 5'7" junior. And Eddies finally get the donation of a good call midway through the second set. And that really set up the Eddies to gain some momentum and keep it as they lead 17-12. This game's obviously 2:25. Eddies with the ball and the lead. Jocelyn Hack back to serve. She's going from my left to my right. Passed up to the setter. Setter over to... and we've got another net call. This time on Skylar Burlingham. She's usually good for 1 or 2 of those a game. And now Vicksburg has the ball. Allen passes that up. Albie over to Burlingham. Exacts her revenge with a thunderous kill. No one there defensively for Vicksburg as Burlingham gets one down. And as Murphy's Law would have it, she rotates out and Broadway in. Just about the time she gets warm. Broadway, good float serve. Setter over to Riley. Tries to hit it over the block. Gallagher gets that easily. Allen hits the ball. Back to Riley. Back, Allen digs that up. Albie to Hall. Down for the kill. So they catch Ferguson and Wadley kind of in the no man's zone where they're kind of looking at each other like who's going to get it. And now we've got number 4 subbing in, Taylon Knapp, in for Caitlin Burr. Broadway, beautiful float serve, and they're not going to get to this one. That's an ace for Broadway. Beautiful serve. Eddies lead 13-20. And in true Eddie fashion, they keep their composure, and they're in cruise control now. Broadway with the serve again. Another beautiful serve. And they set up Chloe Hartridge, a 5'8" sophomore middle. So you trade point for point, you win the game if you're Eddies. Libero serves the ball for Vicksburg. Albie over to Hull. Hull hits it to the back row there. They clear that easily. And they counterattack so well that they catch our back row somewhat asleep and out of position. A dump on the second hit in a wide open area on the Edwardsburg side. Vicksburg trails 15-20. Gallagher gets that up to Albie. Albie back sets to Allen. And Allen off the side of her hand hits the net. The block was set up as both 6-foot blockers for Vicksburg were already set up for that one anyways. Libero serves again. Gallagher, this time now to Leach. And through the block again. She is making her living going through the 2 6-footers blocks for a commanding 21-16 lead. Eddies serve that over. They're setting up Katie, and they get her. Vicksburg comes right back. Punch, counter punch is what a good team does. You get scored on, you come back and you score. And again, the Eddies lead is down to 4. As Eddies lead 21-17. Riley back to serve for Vicksburg. Passed up by Brooklyn. Brooklyn over to Albie. Albie sends it over to Leach. They ricochet over that, the overpass. Now Leach has to be creative as she gets it down for the kill. Everything Leach does is magic. Another kill for Leach as she just kind of sent it over into no man's land. Gallagher with the serve again. Libero over to the setter, and they set up a quick, beautiful quick. Catches Leach and Jocelyn off guard a little bit. Ferguson rotates out for Vicksburg. Remy O'Neill rotates in to serve. Eddies lead 22-18. Leach passes the serve to Albie. Albie got to go to Jocelyn here. Floater. And they're going to go back to Valier. Valier with the floater and catches the defense out of position again as they just pick the sidelines apart. And Eddies are not ready to run from sideline to sideline apparently, and they let that one drop. 22-19 now. Gallagher receives the serve. Albie back sets to Leach. And they got, there's nothing Leach could have done there as the set almost touches the net. Edwardsburg clinging on to a narrow lead, 22-20, as here comes Vicksburg again. And let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Tim Berkey in Edwardsburg believes wholeheartedly in the unique personal nature of real estate. That's why he provides the Weichert difference, a noticeably higher level of service that will make your real estate experience as easy and stress-free as possible. Tim has the knowledge, skills, guidance, and commitment needed to help you make the best decision. Contact Tim Berkey, your Weichert associate in Edwardsburg today at 269-414-4246.
And thank you, Tim Berkey. Quick note, another team covered by Joe Insider. It is Glen Oaks Community College. They went up 2-0 over Ancilla. And Vicksburg up with the serve. Broadway to Albie, to Leach with the roll shot. Passed up by Riley. Over to Katie. Leach tries to block it. Katie gets it down. And the lead is 1 point now. And Remy O'Neill back with the serve. Gallagher passes that up. Albie to Jocelyn. And they allow that. That's ridiculous that's not out of bounds. This is ridiculous. The ball never lies. The ball never lies. That's ridiculous. If that wasn't there, it would have been out of bounds. These unbelievable. Advantage Eddies anyways, as the ball doesn't lie. 23-21. And there's a lot of discussion here as captains want clarification on what is allowed to ricochet back into apparently if you put up a net wall and hang it from the ceiling, you can play the rebound off of it. Leach back to serve. Eddies lead 23-21. A quick ran. Leach gets the pass. Digs up a good attack from Vicksburg. A big block by Jocelyn. Riley now to Valier. Valier blocked. That's a 4-touch. No touch on that one. We'll take the point. Eddies lead 24-21. Leach back to serve again. Riley passes that up. Setter goes to Katie. Eddies get a hand on it. Gallagher back sets to Allen. Allen roll shot to the libero. They go to Valier again. Eddies get a hand on it. Schuyler sets up Burlingham. Burlingham with a decent attempt at that one. And they set up a quick to Caitlin. Someone's in the net. Jocelyn Hack in the net. That's probably the 4th or 5th net call on the Eddies. And here we go again. Caitlin back to serve. And this is the rotation that gives the Eddies all the problems. Eddies lead 24-23. Need just one stop. Harvey back to serve. Leach, good pass. They set up Jocelyn. And she gets it down with the soft touch, lulls the defense to the net, gets it down for the point. And Eddies tie the series 1-1 as that changes the dynamics of a nice floater. Libero can't clear the ball, and that's out of bounds. Just like that, Eddies take a 1-0 lead. Broadway serves again. This time Libero handles it, going to Riley this time. Gallagher with a beautiful save. Albie over to Leach. Leach rolls shots into the middle of the crowd, gets a kill. There's not many hits Leach hasn't hit down for a kill today, as most everything has fallen for her. Broadway back to serve again. Eddies lead 2-0. Setter goes to Riley again as they're going to keep feeding her. Broadway was right there for that. Allen, back row attack, roll shot. Ferguson digs that up. Setter now has to back set the libero. She's got to stay flat-footed as she was beyond the 10-foot line. Anna Hull sets up for a kill. Setter has to clear that ball. Riley dumps it over. Allen to Leach for the kill. This could be a career game for Skye Leach, as everything she hits turns into points. Broadway again. Libero to the setter, dumps right over to Albie, takes Albie out, and she's down to, one touches it to Anna, and Anna turns and hits it down for the kill. Eddie's jumping out and blanking Vicksburg, but we've seen this story before. Eddies have got to keep intensity for all 25 points. Brooklyn Broadway called for a long serve there. I couldn't see. Scoreboard, I believe, is wrong. I believe it's 5. It says 4-0. It should be 5-1, I think. Albie to Anna Hull. Leach dumps it over. Riley gets it back to Ferguson. Ferguson dumps it over. Albie clears it. Broadway over to Leach. Left hands it down for the kill. Another kill for Leach. Knowing just what to do every time she gets a chance for the ball. They've got the score 5-1. I think it should be 6-1. Riley, Vicksburg having trouble controlling the ball. Eddies lead 6-1 already. Albie serves the ball. Katie with the long one, and it's out of bounds. So Katie Harvey, they line her up, and she hits it straight out of bounds. Eddies lead 7-1. Albie serves the ball. And they're having, this is going to be a free ball. Libero has to clear the ball, free ball. Gallagher gets it to Albie perfectly. Albie goes to Leach. This time it's blocked by the double 6-foot block. Leach has to dump it over this time as it goes back to her. Ferguson was waiting on her. Riley dumps for Vicksburg. Albie to Brooklyn to Allen. And Vicksburg controls that one. A back set to Riley for Vicksburg. And Gallagher clears that. A dump by Albie. Libero for Vicksburg clears that. Back over to Brooklyn. Broadway to Albie to Leach. Roll shot down for the kill. So as long as the Eddies can pass well, they don't seem to have a problem controlling it, as the student body for Vicksburg is shell-shocked. 8-1 lead for the Eddies. Albie serves. Katie hits a big one just over the outstretched hands of Albie, but Gallagher was there. Leach has to hit a back row attack. Coach Struffling sees something that she didn't like. But anyway, Vicksburg hits it out of bounds as they are struggling to find any cohesiveness on their side. 9-1 here in the third set. That's a lot of quick action. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Thank you for visiting Budco Tool and Die. We are builders of tools, dies, fixtures, and special machines. We also provide wire EDM services as well as Blanchard grinding, 3D milling, and CNC turning. We have been providing quality products since 1978. Located in Elkhart, Indiana, Budco Tool and Die strives to provide quality products at a competitive price. For more information, please visit us at budcotool.com. That's budcotool.com.
Appropriate song to play as the Eddies have thunderstruck Vicksburg, jumping out to 9-1 lead here in the third set. Albie back to serve. And Riley clears the ball to Ferguson. And Anna Hall on the free ball jumps up above the net and slams it down. And Eddies, just like that, 10-1 in complete control. Albie with the soft serve gets Riley to have to commit very heavily to that one. She sends a free ball over. Albie to Brooklyn. Broadway to Leach with a huge kill, punishing the floor, catching the barrel out of position, and Leach with another kill. Albie back to serve. Another nice soft one. Gets Riley on the ground again. Gallagher easily over to Allen. And Allen got caught kind of in between ideas of whether she wanted to hit it or tip it. And it lands short. But the damage may have well been done as long as the Eddies don't lose their heads. 2-11. Riley serves it over. Leach with another kill. Riley serves it over to Gallagher. Gallagher to Albie. Albie back sets to Leach. Leach with another huge kill. And this just turned into a silence competition. Oh, great serve by Gallagher. Katie has to push it, and that's in. You expect a good hit from your best hitter, and she pushed it out to the far corner. It lands in. So Vicksburg now has 3. Eddies 12. It's like a football score. Remy O'Neill back to serve for Vicksburg. Leach gets the pass. It's going to have to be, ooh, nice back row attack by Allen. Jocelyn with the backwards hit. But in the net is Katie Harvey. Ball goes over to the Eddies. There we go, 13-4. We're having some scoreboard issues here as this game is moving very quickly for all people. 13-3, Leach serves. Setter goes to Katie, and she catches Eddies all out of position. A great hit, as that was great floor awareness of where to go with that ball. If she had pulled everybody over to her left side, and she went back right. Katie back to serve. Now, this is normally where Vicksburg usually comes back with a rally of points. They get Leach to dive on the floor. Back set to Burlingham. Nice hit. And they got to go back to Valier. Valier clears it to Gallagher. Gallagher back. Albie to Burlingham. Down for the kill. And this time there will be no long run by Katie serving as Burlingham slams the ball down. Edwardsburg leads 14-5. Allen with the serve. Valier, they block that. Gallagher digs that up. Slide to Jocelyn. Hacking down for the kill. And Jocelyn scores again. Eddies can do nothing wrong here as they lead 15-5. Allen serves the ball. So they serve it to their middle, hits the top of the net, and ricochets right back into her lip. I hope she's okay. I didn't realize she may be injured. Vicksburg hitting the ball back at themselves unintentionally, as now the setter is getting instruction from the coach of where to put the ball. Eddies lead 16-5, cruising to potentially a victory here. And this turned into an exercise of reverence as the crowd is shell-shocked in this third set. Not really anything to cheer for. Might as well get your homework out, kids. Refs are returning to their positions as Vicksburg is taking full advantage of this timeout. Brooke Allen back to serve. Gallagher looks ready in back row D. Front row, we've got Albee, Burlingham, and Hack. Allen up to serve. Riley clears that, gets that over to the setter. Back row attack and free ball. It could have been called a 2, it didn't. Riley over to Albee. Albee hits a nice shot. Ooh! Vicksburg goes to try to go on the offensive, but it's blocked by Hack easily. Albee over to Burlingham. Burlingham roll shots. And this is a good passing team. You're not going to get many roll shots down on them. Libero clears it for Vicksburg. Over to Gallagher. Gallagher to Hack. They go miscommunication between Hack and Albee as Hack loses her footing. And Edwardsburg leads 16-6. Valier out. Knapp is in, serving the ball. Vicksburg serves up. Good pass by Allen. Over to Albee. Miscommunication on that. Gallagher has to clear the ball. Back set now for Vicksburg. Blocked by Jocelyn Hack as Chloe Hartridge tries to swing hard. Hack was all over it. Slams the block down for a point. Eddies lead 17-6. Hack with the beautiful serve. Libero passes that up. They're going to go back to Riley this time. Leach is all over that. Albee can't get there in time, so Leach has to clear the ball. They're going to go back to Riley again. They get a hand on it. Hack back to Albee. Albee back sets to Allen. And Libero saved that just in time. Leach gets the dig. Albee dumps. Now they're going to go back to Riley again. And Riley gets it down. We gave Vicksburg way too many opportunities there. We have got to keep the foot on the throat, so to speak, is what my coach used to always tell me. Number 13, Camille Wadley back to serve, passed up by Allen. Albee back sets to Burlingham. Burlingham hits it into the net. And don't look now. But here comes Vicksburg. Eddies lead 17-8. Only a 9-point advantage now. Ooh! And setter Camille Wadley sends it directly into the net. A little angry at herself. Burlingham out. Broadway in. So we've made a rotation. Broadway back to serve. Beautiful serve. Libero passes that over to the setter, and they're going back to Riley again. And out of bounds. So she hits it off the top of the net, and in the continuation of it, it floats right out of bounds. Eddies lead 19-8. Ferguson with the tip, catches Eddies off guard. Smart play by the big middle as they set her up as going to Riley wasn't working. So they go to Marley Ferguson, and she just easily touches it over, and it falls for a point for Vicksburg. Libero serves for Vicksburg. Gallagher. Uh-oh, they're going to line up Leach again. And on the attempted block, and net call, Leach gets the kill. Eddies lead 20-10. Scoreboard's having problems. Now we've got another net call. We've got a lot of scoring issues here. So the ref has to go over and check on the girls. Eddies lead 20-10. Gallagher to Albie to Leach. Far corner down for the kill. Riley can't get there in time. And everybody wanted 21. Skye Leach says, I'll oblige. Here you go. We now have 21 down for the kill. Gallagher back to serve for the Eddies. As this game is pretty much, Katie Harvey gets a good hit for Vicksburg, but Gallagher's right there. Albie to Jocelyn Hack for the kill. Eddies in complete control, as if Vicksburg has reserved to basically take the loss here and play better next game, apparently. Harvey still in the game, though, as she gets a kill. They set her up, and Harvey sneaks one down right in front of Jocelyn. Eddies lead 22-11. And we've got number 9, Remy O'Neill, back to serve for Vicksburg. Gallagher gets a beautiful pass to Albie, sets up Jocelyn. They get blocked. Albie digs that up and sends it over. That could have been called a 2. Gallagher sets up Albie to Allen's beautiful hit. And in a good counter move, as all the action was on the far side. Vicksburg hits it to the near side. Nobody home. 12-22. I don't know if that score is right or not. Albie to Jocelyn Hack, down for the kill. So just like that, Leach rotates to the back row. Eddies lead 23-12. Leach puts one long. Katie Harvey. Gallagher would have had that, but Albie was closer to it, and with her outstretched arms hits it, and it ricochets out of bounds. Eddies lead 13-23. Harvey up to serve, and this is where they can score some points. Leach passes that up easily. Allen gets the Gallagher with the great save. There's been a lot of net play. Albie clears it to Leach. Leach roll shot. Riley gets that to the setter, and they're going to set up number 12, and that gets blocked by it, and that's out of bounds. So Eddies, Burlingham, and Hack block it. Vicksburg tries to ricochet, get the rebound off of the ricochet. They hit it, and it floats right out of bounds. Eddies lead 24-13. Allen floats one out of bounds. (14-24) here. Allen over to Albie. Slide to Hack, down for the kill. Holy mackerel. There might be a hole in the ground over there. Eddies take set number 2, and this whole gym demeanor has changed. Let's go to some of our sponsors as the Eddies are in complete control.
The atmosphere.
Allen over to Albie. Where's she going to go with it besides Leach? Down for the kill. And just like that, Eddies rolling. Continuation. 1-0 Eddies. Claire Albie back to serve. Passed up. Getting over to Katie Harvey now. She hits it long. Trying to go over the block of Allen and Hull. Hull has owned the nets. Albie with the serve again. The fans are, it's getting a little chippy in here, I believe. All in good fun, though. So we've got Caitlin Burr entering the game. And Riley for Vicksburg back to serve. 2-1 Eddie advantage. Leach gives that to Albie. Albie over to Allen. Allen with tip shot, roll shots that down in the O zone of the Vicksburg defense. Eddies lead 3-1. Gallagher up to serve. Libero gets that to Camille. And that's long. Valier sends it long. Eddies lead 4-1. Gallagher serves again. Harvey gets that one. And they have to tip it over. Brooklyn Broadway over to Allen. Broadway gets it again. Leach with the kill again. Everything Leach touches hits the ground over on the Vicksburg side. Eddies lead 5-1 now. This one going the same way as set number 3. Ooh, there's a good hit. Katie Harvey with a great hit there as the Vicksburg big middle finds pay dirt. And Valier subs out. Taylor Knapp is in, back to serve. Nice serve. Gallagher passes that up to Albie. Albie's going back to Allen. And the senior hitter slams the ball down. Eddies lead 2-6, and if Eddies win this, we're going home, folks. They lead 2-1. Leach back to service. She rotates back. Riley passes that up. Ooh. Oh, and Leach is there to save it as Harvey was all over that. Gallagher with the back row attack. You're going to have... Man, So the ref is saying the ball went long on the overpass kill attempt by Hack. Harvey hits the ball. Money all day for Vicksburg. And a good source of points for them when she's in service. Hits the ball right into the net, gives the ball right back to the Eddies. Eddies lead 3-7. Allen back to serve. Riley gets that over to, and Hack digs that up. Setter has to clear that back to the defensive specialist, and Gallagher clears the ball for the Eddies over to Albie. Allen with the roll shot. Vicksburg roll shots at themselves. Now Albie is setting up Burlingham. It's down for the kill. Three to 8 now, Edwardsburg, as Vicksburg's running out of options as to how to combat this. They got both of their big middles on the bench right now. Riley gets this one to the setter. Ooh, Jocelyn gets the block, but it floats out of bounds. Great block by Jocelyn Hack. A great hit by Vicksburg as the continuation of the ball causes it to float out of bounds. Caitlin Burr is out. Remy O'Neill is in to serve. Allen passes that beautifully to Albie. Back set to Hack on the slide, and that's down for the kill. Hack now racking up the offensive kills as she rotates to the back naturally to serve the ball after a great hit. A nice soft one. Libero has to come up. There's an overpass there. Burlingham chooses to get that to Albie. Albie sets up Hall, and Anna Hall slams it down for a kill. And this is what I call the well-oiled machine of Edwardsburg offense as they hit from all angles. Jocelyn with a amazing serve, barely over the net. Libero could barely even see it come over the net. Ricochets off her arms right out of bounds. Eddies lead 11-4 now. Jocelyn again. Just floats it just beyond the outside line. But she's done her damage. Eddies lead 11-5 now. Vicksburg subbing Taylor Knapp out, and they get Hannah Valier back in. Serves up by Vicksburg. Skylar passes that to Albie. Albie to Burlingham, and they dig that up. Cleared by Vicksburg. Gallagher. Albie back sets to Hall. They block that. Hall has to clear that. Leach sets up Burlingham. They block that. Burlingham digs it up. Now they're going to go to Riley. That's blocked and out of bounds. So Riley finally gets one through. And Eddie's lead is cut to 5 as they lead 11-6. Camille up with the serve. Albie now over to Hall. They dig that up. Riley's going to come back for Vicksburg. Allen's got that easily. Albie's going to back row set to Leach. Leach roll shots it over. Valyer's going to give it a shot. Hall blocks it. Setter's going to send it right out of bounds. And Vicksburg calls timeout. There still may be another scoreboard issue again as the JV girls are left to do the score. And let's hear from some of our sponsors.
You've got to eat. Stop by Papa's Pizzeria in Edwardsburg. Open late on Fridays. Don't feel like leaving the house? Papa's Pizzeria also offers delivery service. Call 269-663-0097. That's 269-663-0097. If you order online at orderpapaspizzeria.com, you'll get 10% off.
Ruoff Mortgage Senior Loan Officer Ron Rogers has been in the mortgage industry for over 20 years. He's known for offering his customers straight talk and sound advice. Ron prides himself on finding the right mortgage that fits each and every one of his customers. Ruoff Mortgage offers a wide variety of lending programs through FA.
And we're back here in Vicksburg as Vicksburg sends that one out of bounds, giving the Eddies a 13-6 lead. This is set number 4. They split the first two. Eddies dominated the third one. And Eddies are dominating this one as well. So if the Eddies win this one, it's all over with. 2-1 advantage Eddies. Vicksburg having trouble controlling the ball. They clear it over to Leach. Leach to Albie to Hall, down for the kill. A lot of smiles over there on the Eddies side as they are in complete control of this. Nothing they do it seems to be able to be stopped by Vicksburg. Here comes Riley now for Vicksburg. Blocked. And Riley clears the ball for a point as on the ricochet of the block, she sends it over into the Edwardsburg O zone and gets the point. Libero back to serve. Allen gets that over to Albie. Albie to Leach. And Leach, that's the first mistake Leach has made. They want to touch on that. So we're getting a yellow card now. Yellow card has been given to it's starting to get chippy in here as the Eddies are in disbelief as to how this thing is being handled. Nonetheless, we have a game to play. Libero serves. Eddies lead 14-8. Anna Hall hits the ball. Katie's going to clear it back for Vicksburg. Brooklyn Broadway gets it to Albie. Albie dumps. And they're going to set up Riley now. And she hits it short into the net. Point goes to Edwardsburg. Next game these guys play will be at Eddy Arena. Things will be a little bit different there. Vicksburg sets up Katie Harvey, something that they should have been doing a lot more of, and that one works as Vicksburg scores a point. They trail 9-15. Riley moves to the back row for Vicksburg, serves the ball. Albie sets up Allen. Allen gets blocked, but gets her own ricochet, and they send it over and clear the ball. Libero setting up Hallier now. Broadway gets the ball. Back sets to Allen again from Albie. And now they're going to go to, dump the ball. Albie's going to clear it one time. And Katie Harvey puts it directly into the net. Point goes to Eddies. Eddies lead 16-9 now. Gallagher serves. This one's somewhat mishandled. Caitlin Burke clears the ball. Albie to Broadway to Leach. Leach roll shots it. Katie gets a big hit on it for Vicksburg, but they get a hand on it. Albie back sets to Allen. Riley saves it, and they have to give us a free ball. Gallagher to Albie to Hack for the kill. Eventually, the crisp passing of the Edwardsburg tends to be too much for teams. Middle's going to go right back to Caitlin Harvey, and it's going to be a kill. So here you go again. Two good teams. You go punch, counter punch. Eddies lead 17-10. You have a 7-point lead. You go point for point, and you go home. Vicksburg's serve is up. Leach with a nice soft pass to Albie. Albie back sets to Leach. Leach roll shots. A newcomer for Vicksburg is in there now. She gets the ball over. Leach clears it back. Okay, Leach gets a ricochet. Albie to Jocelyn Hack. Hack with the kill as it was touched and ends up out of bounds off of Vicksburg's hand. A lot of smiles over on the Edwardsburg side. Leach back to serve. Beautiful serve. Gets him a little. Vicksburg has to punch the ball over. Albie back to Allen. Blocked. Burlingham. Albie dug up. And Allison Naster, two-touch, illegal touch. Point goes to Eddies. And Eddies lead now 19-10. Vicksburg has to call timeout as this thing has quickly got out of hand. Let's listen to some of our sponsors.
To eat? Stop by Papa's Pizzeria in Edwardsburg, open late on Fridays. Don't feel like leaving the house? Papa's Pizzeria also offers delivery service. Call 269-663-0097. That's 269-663-0097. If you order online at orderpapaspizzeria.com, you'll get 10% off.
Ruoff Mortgage Senior Loan Officer Ron Rogers has been in the mortgage industry for over 20 years. He's known for offering his customers straight talk and sound advice. Ron prides himself on finding the right mortgage that fits each and every one of his customers. Ruoff Mortgage offers a wide variety of lending programs through FHA, VA, USDA, as well as conventional lending. We also keep everything in-house. Once you begin the loan process, your file will be processed and underwritten by a Ruoff employee. This saves you time and money. Call Ron today at 269-340-5925.
And here we are back at Vicksburg. Leach up with the serve. Harvey clears that. And gets the ball back off the pass, and she hits it long, straight out of bounds. Eddies point. Eddies now lead 20-10. And folks, let me remind you, this could very well seal up the conference championship right here. Leach serves, are having problems dealing with it. And Burlingham with the block on the overpass. Eddies lead 21-10. Eddies can do no wrong. Leach back to serve again. Libero passes that to the setter, and they set up Katie Harvey. Good hit. And she moves back to serve. Now this is usually a good source of points for the Vicksburg Bulldogs. So she's got a really good serve, and this is a good rotation for them. Gallagher passes that up. Yep, an illegal attack by Vicksburg. (22-11). Eddies lead. Allen back with a beautiful serve. Riley kneels down and gets that one. Blocked by the Eddies. Jocelyn Hack all over the block as Allison Naster tries to hit it. Allen with the serve. They back set Riley. Gallagher to Albie, to Jocelyn Hack for the huge kill. And Eddies are 1 point away from a potential conference championship. The only thing standing in their way is Sturgis. Allen back to serve. Setter dumps and down for Vicksburg, as Eddies were kind of very relaxed as they've doubled up the Bulldogs score-wise. Eddies lead 24-12. Remy O'Neal back to serve. Leach, beautiful pass to Albie. Albie sets up Burlingham. She has kind of to back up on that one. Libero, and they're going to go back to Riley now. Eddies get a hand on it. Gallagher to Albie. Leach, back row attack. Libero, and now they're going to, and mishandled, and that's it. Eddies win 3-1, and I believe they may have just claimed their first conference championship in the Wolverine Conference. And let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Has the atmosphere and the crowd to enjoy all sporting events. Whether before or after the game, they are the place to be. You can call and reserve their party room for any event you desire to hold. Coaches use it for reviewing game film. Fans use it for reunions, team celebrations, or trivia night. The Granger location has trivia nights every Wednesday at 7 p.m. with free entry and giveaways too. Remember, Beef O'Brady's is the perfect place to be before and after the game on the corner of 23 and Bittersweet in Granger.
Back here at Vicksburg Gymnasium, where the Eddies are celebrating a huge win over conference rival, 3-1. Looks like there's a celebration of sorts being set up. Maybe they're asking someone if they could. The Edwardsburg are asking for the the Vicksburg sign. The one and only Emma Streffling, with the guts to go over there and ask him for it.